made it with about 2 seconds left to start. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee and eXp, Korra.
Thank you, David. Glad to be here.
I'm excited about this interview. Everybody is talking about you right now. All of the interviews that I've been having with people thinking about joining eXp. So congrats on all your recent success.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so let's jump in here. How did you find, first off, what city are you in?
I'm in Winchester, California. So basically Temecula for all the people that live in different states because nobody knows of Winchester.
And what's so cool about this is you're starting young and you're jumping right in as a new agent and you're doing all of the things that all of the people that have been in real estate forever are unwilling to do, and you're having success. And that's why I think that this is going to be one of the most viewed shows of all of these Coffee and eXp interviews, because people want to know what you're doing. The knock till you drop competition, winner. National Call Day competition, winner. You're showing up and you're doing the things that people are unwilling to do.
Yes, I am.
So kudos.
Thank you.
So let's start about how did you find out about eXp?
So I got my license and I was looking for a brokerage. I was so close to signing with Coldwell until Zachary Bach DM'd me. No, it's PM in Facebook. And I kind of just ignored it. Like, what's eXp? I've never heard of that. And I was like, by the time I replied to him, I was about to sign with Coldwell. And then he followed up with me.
Yeah.
He actually explained something to me that I had no idea. It was a cap off. And I was like, what's a cap off? And he took time out of his day and recorded it and sent it to me via Facebook. And that is how I joined, because I was like, okay, fine. I'll come meet with you and see how it goes.
You're one of those people that you aren't looking for a floor. You're looking for a ceiling. You're an entrepreneurial minded person. And so what happened was you posted on Temecula Talk or Murrieta Talk.
I did.
Tell me about that experience, because I bet you were inundated with people.
I was. Everybody was commenting. I probably got over 200 comments on what brokerage I should choose. And then a lot of people were PMing me. My phone was blowing up for days. But I just went to Coldwell, and then I just went to eXp. And eXp was the match.
Yep. And that's the thing. It's not going to be a match for all people, but as a newer agent and somebody who's definitely an entrepreneurial minded person, you made that choice. Over 200 messages flooded your inbox and comments, and you decided to go with eXp. You decided to sign up with Zach. What has been your experience so far since okay, so why did you join eXp? First off, what made you make that choice on choosing eXp over all of these other choices?
Okay, so as you were saying, I was looking for an environment, a feeling. So when I first walked in, I walked into I'm not going to say it. I'm not allowed to say it on this one. Anyways, I walked into the office, and there was a very homey vibe to it. And everybody was in there working, and it was just an environment you wanted to be in. It was motivating just being there. And Zach walks in, I met him, and then a bunch of people came up to me and started greeting me and told me they would help me if I ever needed help. And
that's right.
The support system I wanted in real estate, because real estate is hard. I wanted a mentor, and that's what Zach gave me. That's what eXp gave me. All the training it gives me, everything it does for me. There's over 5 training courses a day in the eXp world.
That's right. And that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about with Nancy Barrick tomorrow. And she's a grandma, and she's saying it's so easy a grandma can do it. And so, but it's been very interesting watching this develop, because this culture in this office is not something that I expected. I was thinking it was going to be a bunch of lone wolves. Everyone was going to be doing their own thing in their house. And then you guys built the office atmosphere, and it has become what it is now.
And I'm glad it became this. This is the atmosphere I was looking for, and I found it. It's very rare in this business.
So tell me about this office atmosphere that helped, make it so that you guys were able to show up and win the knock till you drop competition and win the National Call Day competition and set all these appointments. What is different about this culture that you want to let people know about?
What's different about the culture is we have something that other people don't have. We have support. One time, when I was writing a contract, Sky stayed on the phone with me for 2 hours just helping me. It's the people in our community that all come together in this real estate business. I don't know how you would exactly say it, but do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
How,
it's cool. And the thing is I keep telling people, they say, well, how much personal mentorship will I get from you? And I say, it's not about me. And it's not about you just coming in under me and never being able to outgrow me. I want to have a bunch of people around me that have that ability to outgrow me and contribute things to me and help build this office atmosphere with me, because
yeah.
nobody wants to do it by themselves. We're lying to ourselves when we're like, I'm a lone wolf. I want to be alone and nobody with me. It's not how we're wired.
Mm-mm. And in this office, we're all supported and given the support we need. We build each other up instead of tear each other down. We're not each other's competition. We're helping each other.
That's right. And we talked about that yesterday, right?
Yes, we did.
That office atmosphere was, it was very, very interesting. We all just sat down and we all just talked it out together.
That's what happens in eXp. Like, this is what happens. This is the group that we created. This is the atmosphere we wanted. Because when one person's just showing up to the office and making phone calls, you don't want to be there. But when a lot of people in the office are showing up and supporting one another and like cheering each other on, like if somebody gets an appointment, like they're like congratulating them, and like it's just a good atmosphere to be in.
So you've got a couple of big things happening right now.
Yes, I do.
Well, you want to tell everybody what's getting ready to happen here next week? You got your first closing coming up, right? Is it next week?
It's in a week and a half,
Week and
2 weeks.
a half, 2 weeks. So you opened escrow
Yes,
on
I
the
did.
buyer side
Mm-hmm.
as a brand new agent. That's something I don't know how to write contracts. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You took the mentorship, you took the advice, and you just ran out there and started doing it. And then you opened up escrow in what, your first month in the business?
No, it's actually been 4 months, but
4 months.
we'll
Well, hey,
see.
either way, 4 months, a month. The thing is you're getting the ball rolling, and you also got it. But what's been the escrow process? How has the escrow process been?
Um, it's been something. It's been a lot of work. A lot of little things came up that we had to solve. I guess it's good for learning experience in this
Right.
business. It's not a normal one. Even an escrow officer hasn't seen something, and she's been in the business for who knows how many years, like over 30 years, and like she's
Yeah.
only seen it once. So that happened. But overall, now everything is smooth and should close on time.
Good. Well, fantastic. And then you also announced yesterday that you have a listing that is going to be hitting the market in Spencer's Crossing. You want to tell us a little bit about what that process was like?
I am on this new journey of holding 15 open houses a month. And because Zach told me there would be more than enough business if you just hold 15 open houses a month. And I took the challenge. Like, that's not a hard challenge. Only 15 open houses, not hard at all.
Yeah.
So, on my fourth open house in Marietta, a couple walks in with their 2 kids, and they actually have 6 kids.
Mhm.
But they walk in, blah, blah. I get all their information. I do the open house script on them. And of course, it works every time.
That's right.
Yeah. And then I just kept following up and I built a relationship with them.
Hmm.
That's what happened.
Provided some value, and then you guys end up seeing the house. End up opening up escrow. You end up, and with this one, you end up getting the listing. And the thing
Yeah,
is, just value. It's just a relationship. We're overcomplicating it with all this other crap.
exactly. It's not that hard. All you have to do is follow up and give them value and build a relationship.
Darren Campbell loves to say, dumb it down and speed it up.
It's exactly true.
Do the ordinary extraordinarily well. And that's what you're doing. You're saying, you know what? Hey, if the average real estate agent is going to do 3 open houses a month, I'll do 15 in a month. I'll jumpstart my career. And I guarantee you won't have to do 15 for very long to get that thing going. And a lot of people say, there's 2 different schools of thought. There's kind of like the gradual build the snowball, take your time, gradually get it started. And then there's the accuracy by volume, the 10X, going all out, door knocking, hanging flyers, and doing everything that you're doing. What has that approach been like? And do you have any free time?
No, I do not have free time. I work about 7 days a week and
Yeah,
grind is real. Some days it gets hard. Some days it's like I have to wake up and I have to push myself through the day. But I mean, there's no shame in that. Everybody goes through that. They just
that's
won't
right.
admit it.
That's right.
But you just keep going, push yourself. And it's always good to have an accountability partner. Sky was my accountability partner until he had the baby. So
Okay.
now.
You don't have a new accountability partner right now?
Actually, Karen was talking to me right now about
Okay.
the accountability partner. So we'll
That's
see.
a good choice.
Yeah.
Soldier up. Go with Karen. Karen's a good choice. Okay, so accountability partners. You've been door knocking. You've done cold calling. You've hung flyers. You've held open houses. You've done everything that everyone is terrified to do. Where are you seeing the most success?
Open houses. But I haven't done door knocking long enough to
Mm-hmm.
see business because that's like a 90-day process. Like you have to wait. It's like
Sure.
that one. You have to like water it, nurture it. So if you keep nurturing your farm, it's bound to give you business. It works no matter what. It just takes longer than an open house. Open house is like current business, like now business.
And I love that what you keep telling everybody is just try what Zach is telling you to do. It works. It's been great because in a week and a half, you're going to get paid more than any of your friends are getting paid. And then another 30 days after that, you're going to get paid more than any of your friends are getting paid as an 18-year-old, and probably more than most people who are twice your age. So congratulations. Agent is not, it's relative. Experience is relative. If you're willing to work hard in this business, you can get a lot done just by being of service and by being of good character. Both are things that I see in you. So I want to ask you, what is your coffee mug that you brought with us?
Okay.
Coffee drinker.
I brought this one. It's a mess, but I did it. I did it myself when I was like 16.
Okay. I can't deal. Written in the stars.
Read it. You're not allowed to read it.
I'm like, wow, you look like you were kind of going through some stuff when you were 16.
I mean, it has everything me and my best friend used to do. So
okay.
A memory mug. Like
there we go. It's a memory mug. I do. So I'm curious though. It's your memory mug. You got written in the stars. What else you got on there?
Late night rock talks. We have 74 Ortega Highway. We have vegan Nirvana, Marvin, bread, honey.
Vegan Nirvana, 74 Ortega Highway. It sounds like somebody grew up in Southern California.
And I can't deal, must be nice, signs. It's like, it was this whole like thing.
That's a great coffee mug.
Thank you.
First personalized coffee mug that I've had on the show.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting to have to explain it.
Well, Korra, cheers to you on this Wednesday morning.
Clink.
Virtual clink.
A virtual clink. I'll fix it.
Congrats on all of your success.
Thank you.
It's hilarious that you just fake drank out of that mug. And I'm going to give you the sign off. What is something that you would love to tell people? Let's say the Korra that 5 months ago posted on Temecula Talk and said, I'm looking for a great place to hang my license. What would you tell that person? And then A, the brand new agent starting out. And then B, the agent that has been at it for a while, but has lost their stride.
Okay. Your motivation comes from within. So if you're unmotivated, you go back to the place that you are who you hang out with, right?
Yeah.
So basically, if you're unmotivated, you go to a place that has motivation, and that should be your office. And you should get that support you need in your office. And this is what we've built here. It took a while, but actually, no, it just accumulated on its own. Like basically, like just the people we have really good people on our team.
That's right.
So I just went back to the office. Like you have to push through the non-motivating time because you can't be motivated 24/7. You just have to get through it. And if you want it bad enough, you're going to get it no matter what comes in your way.
That's right.
And when you're looking for a brokerage, that's what I was looking for. When I found this brokerage, and still to this day, I was like, damn, I wish nobody was known as recruitment in eXp because this is such a good brokerage. They do not know what they're missing. Like when I found this, I wanted to share it with all the agents. Like, come to our brokerage. Like we have something amazing here that other brokerages don't have.
That's right. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with recruitment. Tell people what we have.
We have exclusive training. We have so much training. We have support. We have the revenue shares. Can you explain that more? Because I'm bad at explaining that.
You don't even have to explain the revenue share. The bottom line is you've been talking about real estate. You've been talking about open houses and door knocking and cold calling and all the things that people are unwilling to do. And because of it, you open an escrow that you're going to close in about a week and a half. and you put the listing in Spencer's Crossing that's going to hit. You're doing the simple things that no one's willing to do. There's no path to success that doesn't lead through hard work. So you've done a great job, Korra. Everyone's talking about you. They're like, oh my gosh, she's doing it. She's doing it. She's so young. She's so inexperienced. All the excuses that people lie to themselves about for why they're unproductive and why they're unsuccessful, you're doing it. So kudos.
Thank you.
Well
and
done.
Congratulations on your 4 escrows closing.
We got 3 open right now. The 4th one should be open today. We're working on it right now, but it's been very, very exciting just kind of getting back on the horse again. So thank you, Korra. So congrats on all your success. National door knocking, knock till you drop competition, knocked out. National call competition, knocked out. And you're off and running. Congrats to you, my friend. And if somebody needs to get a hold of you, how can they reach you directly to talk about eXp?
My phone number.
Hit it.
951-437-7564, or my email, Korra, Korra .rose, ROSE @yahoo.com.
Or if you are on Facebook, feel free to hit Korra directly with a message, and she'll answer your questions about eXp and also turn you on to her network, which is myself, which is Zach, which is Golden, which is all of these great people around you that are offering you the support. Stay tuned in about 35 minutes. We got Grace Santiago on next, and I bet she's got a pretty fantastic mug in store for us as well. Korra, have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday, my friend.
Thank you. You too, David.
Bye.